Alyssa Mercante is officially getting a taste of her own medicine. Apparently, someone has taken it upon themselves to purchase the domain elenamercante.com, who is the name of her sister. Now, why is this a taste of her own medicine? Because they're using it as a tool to contact not only Alyssa Mercante, but her sister as well, and ask for comment on Alyssa Mercante's actions. The turntables have turned, because it wasn't even like, 2 weeks ago that Alyssa Mercante got under fire for personally contacting Smash JT's wife, an influencer who's been quite critical of her as of late, making videos and articles talking about her unprofessional behavior on the internet. And at the time, Alyssa Mercante took it upon herself to personally send messages with the intent to intimidate, with the intent to harass Smash JT and his family. You see, the messages that she sent were quite unprofessional for somebody who's a senior editor at Kotaku, and she thought nothing wrong of it. In fact, she quadrupled down on the whole entire situation, and we covered this on videos, but the too long didn't read is that she contacted the wife personally, trying to label him as some kind of horrible human being that wants to see a female die. And this was all because of a miscommunication on a retweet that Smash JT did, and promptly unretweeted when he realized that it wasn't a good look and that the optics were bad. And Alyssa personally messaged him herself asking for it. But only other people have to change their behavior, right? Smash JT had to correct his behavior. Other people like Grumps, they always have to correct their behavior. But Alyssa Mercante, no, she doesn't have to change anything. She's a perfect angel. She quadrupled down. She said that it's not inappropriate to contact family members if people are acting horrible. Never mind that it wasn't, considered doxing by her. According to her, she says that doxing is not reaching out to someone's significant other and sending a polite message. That doxing is posting someone's home address. Thanks. Well, you can see fact checks and other articles are coming soon to Alyssa Mercante's, sister website, Elena Mercante. Now, yeah, I might be being a little smug and a little arrogant with this video. I don't condone contacting family members at all. I think Alyssa Mercante was 110% in the wrong when she contacted Smash JT's wife. She won't admit it, though. I even made a video saying, Alyssa, it's time to apologize. She didn't respond to it. She completely ignored it. I was unblocked. She's blocked me again since then. And that's what she does. She'll block, unblock, block, unblock. Almost like she's some kind of weird, obsessed weirdo that she accuses everybody else of being. But now she's under attack again, and she has somebody making this website. Now, keep in mind, she's reacting to this whole situation very hypocritically. She has a tweet out saying, some chud paid for my sister's domain name and is emailing her and me for comment on my actions. Anyway, tell me again how this isn't a harassment campaign comprised of obsessive losers with too much free time. Weird. Now that somebody's contacting her family members, and keep in mind, this still isn't a wife, this is just a sibling, it's harassment. It's obsessive losers with too much free time, and it's a harassment campaign. Funny how that works. When it's done to her, it's harassment. When they're sending polite messages, right? How come when she contacts wives, that's when it's a polite, simple message to inform people of their actions, right? And that there's nothing wrong with it, that it's not doxing. But when she has it done to her, when people are contacting her family members and sending polite messages, it's harassment, it's doxing, it's her being a victim. Again, Alyssa Mercante, you are a piece of fucking trash. You are insufferable. You are a hypocrite. When it's done to you, that's when it's a problem. That's when you're the victim. That's when it's online harassment and campaigns. You did the exact same thing in theory, except making a website to Smash JT. You contacted his wife. You sent messages to him. You asked her about his actions. And most of the actions that you asked about were falsified, or they were associated and twisted and murked around with other people's actions. Smash JT wasn't the guy that made the virtual reality experience execution. Smash JT isn't a guy doing death threats and anything. He's just reporting articles and videos like myself, like Grums, and others, but you like to lump everybody in. So you're accusing these people of a harassment campaign for making this website. I don't condone them contacting your sister, but I don't condone them contacting Smash JT's wife either. So both sides of the equation on this situation, I don't condone. But this is absolutely fucking hilarious, in my opinion. This is pure comedy gold to see Alyssa Mercante's reaction to this whole situation. You know, honestly, the fact that Alyssa Mercante is taking to Twitter right now to be upset and to be triggered and be frustrated over somebody buying a domain with her sister's name and using it to harass her and her sister is fucking ironic. The turntables have turned, like I said. We're literally witnessing a meltdown once again. This lady, Mercante, provides weekly content without, I guess she has zero self-awareness, and it's always rules for me but not for thee, because this is hypocrisy. To be clear, she said that it is not doxing to politely contact family members, that doxing is a home address. Well, Alyssa Mercante, this isn't doxing according to your logic. This isn't harassment either, because you've done the same thing. And this is a reminder of what goes around comes around, and your actions have consequences. What was that kid, Sammy K, Sonic fan? Don't you see that your actions have consequences? Exactly. You have an inability to recognize hypocrisy on your behalf. You can't hold any accountability for yourself. You should have apologized. You should have went into the sunset, apologized to Smash JT and his wife publicly, video form, article form, I don't care, tweet. You should have said, I'm sorry, and you should have stopped, but you quadrupled down. And you are disillusioned. You are mentally unhinged. You are a mentally unhinged woman who has no idea of the concept of repercussions, consequences for your actions. You definitely don't know what's inappropriate and unexcusable. You only think things are inappropriate when it's done towards you. And now that this is happening, now that this is quote-unquote a harassment campaign driven by obsessive losers, with your exact words, definitely shows that you have a complete lack of self-awareness, that you have no clue to consider that your actions, everything that you've done on Twitter, everything that you've said on Twitter has led up to this moment. And now you're facing this situation. You're in this situation where you and your sister are getting contacted. There's a website that obviously looks like it's going to be planting a lot of dirt about you, showing screenshots and everything, and you're doubling down. I mean, look at your Twitter responses to this. Explain to me how paying for a domain name for one of my family members and then emailing her from that is even remotely comparable to a polite DM. Again, and she deleted this too. I don't think this tweet's up anymore, but I'm getting these tweet screenshots courtesy of smashjt.com, who's covering this immensely. You can see she has no comprehension of her hypocrisy. You can see a polite DM. She's still defending the fact that she contacted Smash's wife. And she said, I replied to someone suggesting that any harassment I'm receiving is deserved. And they then deleted it because so many people are right. They are not worth the energy. Definitely disillusioned here. Is the harassment she's receiving deserved? I'm not condoning it, but it is a bit karma. What's that Taylor Swift song? Karma is a beast. Karma is a DM. Karma is a tweet. Karma is Alyssa Mercante crying on Twitter. That's my little cover right here. And again, remember, doxing is not reaching out to someone's significant other and sending a polite message, according to Alyssa Mercante, right? So now we're going to see what happens with this. She's definitely been facing backlash for quite some time for their actions. And Karma caught up. She's been involved in several controversies on Twitter ever since this whole Sweet Baby Ink detective thing has popped up. And I've even seen speculation where people were thinking that maybe she did this herself, that she can't get the attention of herself, that she bought this domain name and she's doing this. So I'm not going to go that far to think that she's maybe doing this, but she definitely has no clue the irony of her situation and that she's being a complete hypocrite, that now that it's being done to her, she can't stand it. She can't stomach it. She's labeling it as harassment. And it's not cool for people to reach out to family members. Didn't she say her exact words that if she was acting up or she was doing inappropriate things, that she wouldn't mind that somebody contacted her significant other or her family members? Well, they're doing it now, Alyssa. They're doing it. You're a wizard, Alyssa. But for real though, all these people on that side of things, the Kotaku side of things, the weird infected gaming journalist side of things, they're all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're all unaware. All the defenders, they're blind. They just don't see the double standard that they're presenting here. And karma definitely came calling this morning. So we'll keep a look at this. This is going to be definitely a developing situation. And I'm smiling. I still don't condone it, but my God, does it feel good to see somebody that's insufferable get a taste of their own medicine.